Migrants are living in fear and they face deportation. They should not be tied to one employer. These are the words of former Deputy Prime Minister Angela Rayner yesterday. If you know anyone who lives in the UK who doesn't have indefinite leave to remain, kindly ensure that they see this video. We're going to explain the significance of this remark that she made yesterday. The remark following reports that the UK government is proposing to pay employers £5,000 if they recruit workers with certain talents from abroad. And also, the Home Secretary is facing pressure from all wings of the Labour Party due to her plans to change indefinite leave to remain from 5 to 15 years. The government is saying that employers that recruit tech workers to come and work in companies that set up businesses in the UK, to incentivize them, they will pay the employers £5,000 for any employer that has the talent that they bring into the UK. Union members, Unison, they marched to the House of Parliament yesterday, accusing the government of breaking its promise that was made to migrant workers when they came to the UK. Following reports that some migrants feel exploited, abused, because their employer has the power to renew their visa. They are being bullied. The employers are threatening them. If you do not do what I want, I will make sure that your visa is revoked. And they are saying that they are demanding change to the visa rule when they went.
You came to this country with a promise and an expectation. We should fulfill that promise. We shouldn't be changing the rules halfway through. We should accept the promises we made and we should stick to them.
As you heard from Angela Rayner, who is saying that what the government is doing is wrong, that the Labour Party cannot be seen to break promises that was made to migrants. She herself, she used to be a former care worker. She left school with no qualification, had a child when she was 16, and she is saying that it is the support that she received from union members that is why she is who she is today. Why this is significant? Angela Rayner is a strong supporter of Andy Burnham, who may become the next Prime Minister of the United Kingdom if he wins the by-election up north. He is known to be a strong supporter of migrants, and that is why what Angela Rayner said is very significant, because if this man wins the by-election, he said openly, as you see here, I will challenge Keir Starmer for the leadership election, and he may likely win it. So this is why this intervention by Angela Rayner is very, very significant, because she is saying, do this. And the person that she is supporting, Andy Burnham, that appears to be his position as things stand now. We know from the opinion poll shows that Andy Burnham is currently ahead of the local by-election that is due to take place in a few days. So if you know anyone who lives in this place where the election is taking place, please kindly ensure that they vote, because their vote could change the outcome and the future of many migrants who are already living in the UK. Meanwhile, Reform, they are not saying that they are not going to stop all migrants from coming into the UK, that they will allow certain migrants that want to come and work for the NHS, because they looked at the data, they realized that under 40% of the doctors and nurses in the NHS, they come from abroad. So they have changed their position from, we don't want any migrant, to, we will want migrants to come and work in the NHS. When the day go by, they will realize that this country will crash without the migrants who are keeping the country running through their skills. So
today we've come to 10 Downing Street in solidarity with migrant workers. the whole of Unison speaking with one voice, calling for the government to think again. Recognise the enormous contribution made by our public service workers wherever they come from. Don't keep care workers waiting for 15 years for settlement. No changing the goalposts on people. Honour your promise. Keep the 5-year route to settlement. End tied visas in the social care sector and remove employer power to threaten deportation. And invest in social care and in our public services. Care workers look after our loved ones every day. Taking care of carers means taking care of everyone. And that's why we're here, with the full strength of the Unison family behind our migrant workers, our friends, our colleagues, our neighbours.
Solidarity.
So as you can see, they're currently in the UK, almost 112,000 vacancies in the social care sectors. And despite that, overseas workers, they currently account for about 36% of the workers in this sector. Any attempt to change indefinite leave to remain to 15 years is already causing a lot of stress. As you heard from Unison, they are pushing for the government to change, make sure that it's 5 years to get indefinite leave to remain, and also care workers should not be tied to one employer. This is why this is very huge. So everything comes down to Andy Bernard. If he wins the election in Up North and he challenges for the leadership election and win, he may at this time agree with what Angela Rayner is saying and do what a lot of migrants want. But if he loses the election, it is highly unlikely that Keir Starmer, who is now seen as a laid-back, weak prime minister, will be able to do anything like that. So he may go with the Home Secretary's recommendation and change indefinite leave to remain to 10 or 15 years. So that is why, if you know anyone that lives in the place, Macclesfield, where the by-election is taking place, call them and tell them to go and register to vote, because that vote could help a lot of migrants. The government has finished its consultation about whether to increase indefinite leave to remain from the current 5 to 15 years. They haven't made a decision because the Prime Minister appears to be on the way out. He is waiting to see if Andy Bernard will come in and challenge him. If that doesn't happen, my people, the hope will go away, because I don't see Keir Starmer doing this. This is why all eyes needs to be on the by-election in Macclesfield. If you see any value in this content, you can support this channel by giving this video a like, share, and leave your comment in the comment section. Should indefinite leave to remain be increased to 15 years, or should it be kept in the current 5 years for migrants? Let me know what your views are in the comment section. If you also know anyone in Belfast, keep them in prayer, because a lot of migrants are living in the fear for the actions of one person, and sadly, all migrants are to blame for the actions of one person. Peace and love. I'll see you soon.